Can I have a seat?
Yes, please sit.
Thank you.
We'll start the interview now.
Yes?
Tell me about yourself.
Yes. My name is Yang Zhongkun. You can call me Yang. I'm a student in James Cook University and study the ocean geography in the James Cook University. I very like this job and I found this job in LinkedIn. I think this job can save the world and I want to do this. For me, it's very important and it's very important for the world too. So I want to get this job.
Okay, and we have some questions for you. The first one is, what was your most memorable experience while diving, and what was your deepest free dive?
I think for the diving, last year I was diving in the Hainan Island. It's very beautiful, and I think the different fish and seaweed is very important for me for my life. I just diving for the about 18 or 20 meters, but I think it changed me a lot. For my own, I just diving from 5 meters in the lakes near my home. I think it's very dangerous because I just trying for myself.
Okay, and then what do you believe make a successful team? And give me an example to prove your teamwork skill or how you handled interpersonal relationship in the workforce.
I think the successful team is the trust team. Everyone can trust other people in this team. Because in my first working experience, I worked in the mechanical repairs company. In this company, every people need to join the team and working together about sleep together or another thing. So for the first year, I need to follow the team leader, but in the second year, I need to lead the new team. I lead the new employees and I need to know them thinking or them working. In this time, I found the trust is very important because new employees have their new idea, but most of the day the new idea is not good for the company working. So I need to ask them and make sure they trust me. I will help them to working.
And please give an example for your experience with public speaking.
The public speaking, I'm not very good at the public speaking because in my second working, I need to work in the small village and I need to talk to the people who lives in there to my job and the job will make them village change. But they always don't know what we need to talk about. So I use many time and study many different choice to talk to them. This is very important experience for me, but I'm not very good at it. I need to study if I need to use this ability in my job.
Okay, how important to you is your physical fitness and stamina? And do you work out regularly?
I'm not very good at it, but for my first job, I need to do some hard work, like carrying the wheel or carrying another heavy machine. So I think it is very important for my job. I love swimming. If I can, I want to swimming once a week or twice a week. It makes me very happy.
Do you have any question for us?
I want to know these companies how to be the employees working and life balance. It's very important to me because I need to working in Iceland. It's very far from my home.
Okay, of course, in normal work time, we hope everyone can finish their jobs just in work time, and overworking hours compensation will either be in the form of extra pay or additional days for paid leave, whichever the employee wants. We strongly believe in work-life balance and have strict rules for employees and employers to not discuss work matters unless for urgent reasons outside of working hours. We also are available to discuss flexible or alternate work arrangements should the employee need them.
Okay, thank you.
That's all. Thank you for your answering. We will inform you the result by email later.
Okay, thank you.
I think his teamwork skill and public speaking skills is okay, but his professional diving skill is not well. Do you agree with it?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, let's call the next one.
Good afternoon. May I take a seat?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
We'll start the interview now. Tell me about yourself.
Okay, so I'm outgoing and positive. I personally feel that teams should be formed via a mix of respect and understanding between all the teammates, and I'm also very passionate about coral and marine conservation. So the coral conservation hits home for me because in Singapore, we don't, especially in the mainland, like the main island, we don't have a lot of biodiversity left here because due to land reclamation. So I joined ReefX as a volunteer. So ReefX is a program where it's a citizen science program that surveys corals on the other islands like Pulau Semakau and Pulau Hantu. So I've dove there before to check out the coral reefs, and the biodiversity in Singapore is there. It's just really hard to see, especially on the mainland. So it made me kind of more enthusiastic and passionate about conserving corals, both because of global climate change and ocean acidification and just loss of biodiversity in general.
Okay, we have some question for you. The first one is, what was your most memorable experience while diving, and what was your deepest free dive?
My deepest free dive. Oh, that's a good question. I'd say maybe about 18 meters. 18 or 20 meters, but I think maybe 18 meters around there. So my most memorable one actually wasn't in Singapore. It was in Bali when I was on a vacation, and it was memorable because I actually got to see reef manta rays up close, and the water was also very, very clear, and it wasn't very turbulent. The waves were pretty okay. So that's my most memorable one because manta rays are one of my favorite animals, and I got to get up and close and personal with them. And I also got to see the reefs below, which honestly looked pretty healthy, so that was a really nice sight. So I think that has to be one of my most memorable dives.
Okay, and please give an example to prove your teamwork skill or how you handle in your interpersonal relationship in the workforce.
I've been in charge of multiple teams, but one example that I can give is for one of my school projects. We were really close to the deadline, and two of my teammates, one of them fell sick, and the other one had to go home, back to her home country for urgent family matters. So we were like I think 3 days away from the deadline. So I got them to contact me over WhatsApp and keep me updated on their progress, and we tried to help each other out wherever we could. So we covered their parts, and we did manage to make it on time. So I think one example of leadership skills, and I also believe that a team should be made from mutual respect, understanding from each other, because only then can you understand each other's ideas and troubles, difficulties, and then you can grow together as a team. So I strongly believe in bonding and being able to get along with each other.
Okay. And please give an example of your experience with public speaking.
Oh, okay. So I've done quite a few presentations over the course of my studies. One of my most important one was when I was in poly. I had to pitch my final year project to a panel of lecturers along with my team. So I was team leader at that point, and it was very important that I had to speak with clarity and get my point across because we only had 15 minutes to present. I had to make sure that I had enough time for my teammates to present their parts also. So that's an example of public speaking I can give. In general, public speaking, I still do get some nerves about it, but I feel that once I just get to talking, or if it's a topic I'm passionate about, I'm pretty okay with it, and the nerves just kind of disappear once I get into it.
Okay. How important to you is your physical fitness and stamina? And do you work out regularly?
Okay, so as a dancer, I think physical fitness, stamina, strength training, it's all very important to me. So I'd say when I'm busy, I'll work out about 2 days a week, and then when I'm not, usually 4 to 5 days a week. I take walks, stretch, and do mostly cardio, but I am able to lift heavier weights because I dive, so I can carry the oxygen tank, the wet dive suit, and also because in my CAs in both primary and secondary school, I had to carry heavy instruments because I was in band. So I think I am able to carry a moderately okay weight, and I'm also pretty fit with my stamina.
Okay. And
Do you have any question for us?
Yes, I do. May I know your company's harassment and gender equality policy?
okay, we will follow the laws enforced by EOC prohibit workplace harassment because of race, nation, origin, sex, including gender identity and sexual origin, religion and age or genetic information. We encourage everyone to report harassment workplace. We will give serious warning and suspend or dismiss harassers, or even report them to the court. Of course, it depends on the severity of the matter, and we will provide certain compensation and comfort like holiday and so on to those who are harassed. For some enthusiastic helper, we will encourage prizes and reward them.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. We will inform you the result by email later. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think she's pretty good and she's suitable